What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy D'Anthony. Don't got shit to do, so thought I would just do some movie news. Don't know how well this segment's gonna go, but thought I would just try something different. Gonna kind of go over some topics that I already have in my mind, and then kind of go over some articles that show up on my phone. We'll just kind of talk about them. If you guys are on here with me, then we can chit chat. If not, then you can just listen to the craziness, alright? I'm going to try to do this maybe every day, every other day, something like that. Around noon, or at noon. I'm a little late today, just because I wanted to prepare as much so that the first episode wouldn't be so garbage. So, let's just kind of see, where it goes. So, first thing, last weekend, we saw the A Quiet Place by John Krasinski. Great movie. I thought it, to me, thought it was kind of like the Get Out of 2018. As far as like having a very mind-provoking thriller, suspense, horror kind of feel. Thought it was done really well. And I'm always down to see John, or you know him better from The Office, Jim. Anything Jim is in, I'm gonna see it. It doesn't matter. I saw this movie. I saw 13 Hours. I have seen. I will see that show on Amazon. The Tom Clancy show that he has. I'm definitely gonna see that. Anything he's in, I'm gonna watch. So that just is what it is. So go check that out if you haven't seen that. Let's see what else. Oh, Han Solo trailer just came out. That was interesting. I just did a reaction video on that. You can go ahead and check that out after this or before and come back. Whatever you want to do, check that out as well. My reaction is interesting. I'm not excited. I'm not like, oh snap, a Star Wars movie. And it's not because, like, some people say that, we're getting oversaturated with Star Wars movies. I don't agree. I don't think you can get oversaturated with good movies. Like, if it's a good movie, I'm gonna watch it. Like, if that's the case, it's like we're oversaturated with movies, period. Because it's like, I don't know, 400 movies that come out each year, something like that. Probably, might be more. I don't know. So we're oversaturated, period. But if they're good movies and it's entertaining, being that it's supposed to be entertainment, I'm okay with that. Totally okay with that. I think the fact that they put emphasis on Chewie was probably a good look, because they haven't really been looking too good so far. I'm not really buying the Han character. I did like the Lando character. Chewie was really cool. The villain seemed okay. I don't really know what his deal is, so I'm not really sure. They didn't really show a lot of him, which is fine. I don't want no spoilers in the trailer now. Let's see what else. It was a decent trailer. It was better than the first one. I'll say that. It got me a little, not intrigued, but I'm not going into it with so low expectations, I'm like, oh God, play the movie. I'm more like, okay, let's see what you got, So, thought that was pretty interesting. Watched, what else did I watch last week? Oh, we did another review of First Match, a Netflix original. Check that out on our page as well. It was a pretty decent movie, I thought. I thought it was a good Netflix movie. A movie that, if you don't have nothing to do, you want Netflix and chill, or you just want Netflix by yourself, then it's a good movie. I mean, it's not a theatrical type of release. I'm not saying it should have been that. But for, to be at home, pretty good, I would say. Me personally. Let's see, what else we got going on? What else I got going on in my life? Nothing. I guess nothing really. Let's see. Let's go over some some articles, see what we can find here, see if there's anything interesting to talk about. And you can I'll just say my opinion. I'm not gonna go into delve deep into, all the details of my opinion with the initial article. Okay? Okay. Let's see here. So, Black Panther sinks Titanic at box office. Twitter goes full steam ahead. So it looks like it is past Titanic. It is the number 3 movie in the U.S. But worldwide, I believe it's still at number 10, something like that. It might be number 9, but it's up there. I'm hoping, I hope it's number 1, for really, so that we can kind of stop saying that black movies don't make any money, because they don't make any money because there is an agenda to not back us, for one, so we get low budgets. And then 2, it doesn't make any money because no one's really, writing those type of stories. If they do, then it's going to make money. Look at this. And it's not like it's the most intricate movie ever. It's just kind of one of the first of its kind. The storyline is really solid, very, well grounded, and the characters are very relatable, very impactful, so I mean, we do great stuff all the time. So to say that we don't make good movies, or our movies don't make any money, is a lie. Check this movie out. So I'm hoping, if it's not number 1, it's at least top 5. If I can get top 5, I'll be okay. So Black Panther is number 3 right now, so that's pretty dope. It has about little under 300 million to beat Star Wars Force Awakens. So we'll see if it does that or not. 300 million is a lot. But we'll see. See if it trumps that or not. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Whoa. Avengers Infinity War. Tom Holland found it quite difficult to work with Chris Pratt. What do you think it's about? I think if I click on the link, it's going to be because he was laughing so much. Let's see what it is. I feel like it's not any tension here. During the Avengers Infinity War sneak peek in London, where Marvel screened about 30 minutes, blah, blah, Holland didn't hold back when speaking about co-star Chris Pratt, who leads the Guardians of the Galaxy. Working with Chris Pratt was pretty... See, that's what... I knew it! It was just clickbait. Working with Chris Pratt was pretty awesome. He is so funny. He's so fun, and he's got such great stories about his career and about the industry. Like, let's see, because he made me laugh. I found it quite difficult because he made me laugh so much. I knew that was going to happen. I don't like clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Don't clickbait me. Sure, he said it was difficult, but we know it wasn't because he was a diva. I already knew that. I already knew. But that's an article on there anyway. Let's see what else we got. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, which I did not know they were married. They're a great couple. When I found that John was married to some other woman besides Pam Beasley from The Office, I was like, I feel like you messed up. I feel like Pam should be your real wife. But seeing Emily Blunt and John together, I can definitely see it. I can see how they work well together. It's like they're on a show. Like they're on a reality show. Like the banter is so witty and so fun that I'm like, okay, I can see how that's your wife. Fine. She is pretty and she's fun. Go ahead. I guess you don't have to marry Pam, but I thought you should have at the time. Let's see. So John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are currently at the top of the box office, which I'm glad. The horror movie made with a $50 million debut. $50 million debut. That's pretty good for that movie. It was a great movie. I would definitely have to say. Let's see. When asked how their careers would have been different if they had joined the MCU, John Krasinski said, "I think A Quiet Place definitely wouldn't exist. which is probably right. Because a lot of people from the Marvel universe, they don't do much other than that, other than the Marvel universe. So I can understand that. I love Chris. I've been a friend of his for a while. Those movies are so much fun, and I love watching them. I never would have been here if I gotten Captain America. Oh, did he go for Captain America? What do y'all think? Can Jim? I think Jim could have done Captain America. I'm gonna be honest. For sure. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. The trailer, Han Solo trailer. I ain't got no viewers. No one's on there with me. It's cool. I'm just chill, I guess. Let's see. You guys don't probably want I mean, it's entertainment news. We could talk about some reality show celebrities, but I'll let it slide. I'll let you get away with it. Let's see. Huge Last Jedi continuity error proves Rey should be dead. Rey should be dead? What are you talking about here? A rather significant continuity error has been discovered in Last Jedi. Much has been made of director Rian Johnson's contribution to A Galaxy Far, Far Away. Needless to say, from here on out, this post contains major spoilers. Let's see. But since the Blu-ray is out, some fans have been combing through it. And someone noticed that something is very wrong. One of the guards has a set of 2 knives during a close encounter with Rey. He starts out with both knives, but halfway through, one just disappears. Do we really care? The really big issue with this error is that there are no cuts between when the guard has both knives and when he inexplicably only has one. Twitter users Paul Blank, Paul Blank is his Twitter feed? Twitter handle? Whatever. Posted a GIF of the continuity error in question. And via the fabricated exchange between... Okay, well... Let's see what they got going on here. He does have 2. Oh, dang. Yeah, she should be dead. Oh, man. Oh, damn. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. But he clearly does have 2. And you can see how he should have stabbed her with the other hand. And he doesn't. So she should be dead. I will agree with that, actually. Damn it. That's interesting. She should be dead. I'm going to be honest. He should have just killed her with his left hand. But I mean, are we surprised? I mean, Rian Johnson didn't seem to really give 2 shits about the franchise anyway. I mean, I'm not really surprised at that. I mean, I don't want to get into a whole Rian Johnson thing. I did a whole rant. It's on our page. You can find it under the D. Anthony breakdown. Did a whole rant about it. So, you know, I'm just going to kind of let bygones be bygones. Watch this Han Solo movie. Wait for the number 9. That's going to be directed by, oh man, I can't think of his name. This is the thing about doing it live. Sometimes I just have brain farts and don't know. Oh man, what is his name? he did the first one. Oh man, that's just sad. That's too bad. I'm always, let's see, episode. See, if you guys were on here with me, you could have corrected me by now. Episode 9, director. Freaking J.J. Abrams. Golly, couldn't think of it. So by J.J. Abrams. Just let him try to rekindle, you know, kind of correct some stuff that, you know, Rian Johnson jacked up. And I'm not really excited about Rian Johnson's trilogy. I don't know. I think no one cares what I think. Obviously, because I have no viewers right now. But I think Disney should listen and not give him that damn trilogy. It's not. He didn't do. He needs his own. Make up his own shit. But you can't come into Star Wars universe and make up your own shit. You got to do your own shit. You got to have, I don't know, Galactic Wars, okay, and do your own thing. But it can't be Star Wars. But anyway, let's just kind of move on from that garbage. But she should have been dead, actually. I agree with that. Let's see. Let's see here. Anything else going on? Don't see anything per se on this thread here. This would be a good time for people to be kind of interacting with me, but there's no one on here, so. Let's see. Important announcement. The Walking Dead was actually fine last night. That's not a... It was fine? Was it good? Was it great? If not, I don't want to see it. I'm done with The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead can kiss my ass. Okay? And I say that because I was hooked. They had me hooked for 6 seasons. I didn't want to watch it at first because I was like, oh, I don't know. You know, it seems really predictable. But then I started watching it again because someone was like, oh, you got to watch it. And I just really loved it. And then it got terrible. And I still tried to power through. And the writers and the showrunners just didn't give a shit about me. Not that they should, but I feel like they should give a shit about the audience or the fans collectively, maybe. And they didn't. And I have not watched the past 2 seasons. I just couldn't do it. I just can't. There's so much. Have you take a look at our page? There's many reviews that we do. I can't be sitting around watching terrible storytelling for an hour each week. I just can't do it. There's too many shows. Okay, so you telling me that it was fine is not what I want to hear. Not what I want to hear. Okay. Okay. I'm not even gonna read that article. I'm done with The Walking Dead. Let's see here. Lots of I want to talk about. I'm into all types of stuff. I'm into sports. I'm into realities TV. I'm into hip hop. But I know our page is just movies, so I gotta skip past some of this stuff. But I want to talk about all kind of things, not just movies. Maybe the next time we'll do it, I'll bring up some stuff and you guys let me know if anyone's on here watching me. If you want to, you know, talk about other things besides just movies and TV shows. I'm just saying, I can. I definitely can. Let's see. Let's use this phone here. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Luke Cage season 2. More female actors. Is that Lucy Liu? What? Luke. Oh, really? All these ads. Luke Cage season 2 will have half its episodes directed by women. we'll get to that in a minute. After season 1 of his solo show, the man with unbreakable skin was last seen in The Defenders. For whatever reason, he was the main reason why I watched The Defenders. The Defenders was garbage. It should never have been, but I did like Luke Cage in The Defenders. Let's see. Season 2 will see Luke's face. Season 2 will see Luke face off against Annabella Skyra? I don't know how to say that. As something. A lot of stuff going on here. Besides the new cast members, there are some changes happening behind the scenes on Luke Cage as well. According to Black Film, half of the directors for season 2 are women. Previously, it was announced Lucy Liu would be directing the second season premiere episode. Now she is being joined by Nima Barnett, Queen Sugar, which is great. So here's my thoughts about that. I'm glad I haven't season 2. I think that he should have had a season 2 way before Jessica Jones did, because her show was whack too. But whatever, black men gotta come second. I guess they don't make no money. So they come second, even though his show, I guarantee you, did better than all of the shows, all of the Defender shows. But anyway, but the fact that it's to say that half of the episodes would be directed by women, I don't care about that. Is it gonna be good? That's all I care about. We're getting caught up in this whole, if certain people got opportunities and things like that. Honestly, all I care about is that it's a black show. I don't care who directed it. I don't care. Long as it is authentic and I see black faces on the screen doing, 1, positive things, 2, authentic things or organic things. Authentic is probably a better word. I really don't care if it was done by a girl, a black woman, Asian woman, white man. I don't care. I think it's going to be authentic, more authentic to have a guy directing a guy, just because we kind of know how he would react to certain things. But I really don't care. The lady who's going to join Lucy Liu, what's her name? Nima Burnett, Queen Sugar. I think that's the same lady who did Wrinkle in Time, because that's her show, Queen Sugar. So that's a black lady, I believe, and I think it's a good team up. I don't care. I like Lucy Liu. I don't care. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to have that as the headline. But let's see. Jessica Jones season 2 had female directors for all 13 of their episodes, which I think is good. You have a female lead. She needs to be doing things that are relatable to women. That's great. If Jessica Jones had 13 female directors, awesome. If there was some male actors or male directors on her show, awesome. It doesn't matter. I don't know. That's just me, and like they had like this whole thing about like, is Lucasfilm hiring women on the back end of the camera, and I'm like, but there's women on the front screen. Like, I don't see why it matters who's writing it unless it's not authentic. And being that, you know, in this country, it's women can do what men can do. I don't see why it would be non-authentic if a male wrote some of the, you know, lines or whatnot. But I don't know. I just think that that narrative is a very shallow one. Because there's great female writers, there's great men or male writers, there's great female directors, great male directors. I mean, it's not as to me not as important as people in the internet trying to make it seem. And I know I'm on the internet too, but I'm more grounded. I don't care. I really don't care. Oh, we finally got somebody. What's going on? Y'all know y'all gotta say something. Can't just be fly on the wall. You know what I'm saying? That's the rules. Chaos is coming. What's going on, big dog? So I was kind of talking about Luke Cage having season 2, but the emphasis is on having half the episodes directed by women. Dude, have you been talking to yourself this whole time? Don't camera shame me, okay? I have been talking to the world, okay? The world. Not just me. The world. Okay? Yeah, so I don't really think that that's like a headline. I don't really care if there's women directors or not. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Is it a good story? That's all I care about. So that's kind of where I was going with that. But I think I'm done with that little session right there. Yeah, this is just I just kind of want to talk. I just kind of want to talk about some stuff. I read articles all the time, but I never had time to like talk about them on camera. So now I kind of just wanted to go through some stuff and kind of talk about them. Talk about it. Oh man, Luke Cage star isn't sold on his Heroes for Hire crossover. No, because the goddamn Iron Fist dude was garbage. That's why he doesn't want to have that crossover. He's like, do not put him in my goddamn show because he doesn't even know who he is. He doesn't know who he is. He has no answers. He has no stage presence. He should not be on my goddamn show. I'm with him with that. Luke Cage lead Mike Colter doesn't seem to be too keen. Have you seen the Jessica Jones season 2? No, I have not seen Jessica Jones season 2. I'm not interested. I didn't like season 1. A lot of those shows are very mediocre, and I just don't have time. I don't have time to watch mediocre shows. I'm watching Black Lightning right now, which I love. That's another show everyone should be watching. I just can't go with a mediocre show. The Netflix shows, as far as the Marvel shows, are very mediocre. They're not like a top 10 of shows ever, in my book anyway. I just don't have time to see them, but I didn't like the first season, so I won't be watching the second season. Even Luke Cage was great for the first like 6 episodes, and then the last 6 was like, what is going on? It became mediocre, if not bad. So, you know, I'm not watching Jessica Jones. If they have a second season of Iron Fist, which I don't see how they would even contemplate doing that, won't be watching that. And I will watch Daredevil, and I definitely will be watching Luke Cage. But the other ones I can't do it. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be keen on the prospect of Heroes for Hire spin-off for him and Finn Jones making their big splash in the comics in the 1970s. Luke Cage, aka Power Man, and Iron Fist team up. Yeah. He doesn't want to. At this point, Marvel/Netflix franchise already have the important pieces to launch the Heroes for Hire offshoot. You gotta replace Iron Fist, man. You gotta replace him. You can't have like dope ass Luke Cage, like a man's man Luke Cage, and then you got this little boy who's confused Iron Fist. That just doesn't make sense. But That you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me. But I can definitely understand where he's coming from. Let's see. Oh, Ready Player One pulling insane money in China. Wow. I'm not surprised. Wait till Iron Fist still be on loot. Damn it, I couldn't read it all. The way you wrote it, I couldn't really understand it. But oh wait, Iron Fist still be on Luke Cage season 2. I don't think he'll be on Luke Cage season 2, but there's like a spin-off that they're gonna do, Heroes for Hire, where they're just them two, and they're trying. And the Luke Cage guy is not trying to have that. He's like, I don't know about that. But it's a spin-off, so it's not the Luke Cage season 2. Spielberg Ready Player One is pulling insane money in China. So I'm not surprised. Like I said, not surprised because to me, it was just I don't know what came out first, the book, Ready Player One book, or Sword Art Online manga. Not sure which one came out first, but it was just kind of a reenactment. It was a Americanized version of Sword Art Online. So I'm not surprised that people liked it because it is kind of cool. It's a cool premise, cool idea. You know, who wouldn't want to, go into virtual reality that deep and be able to do all you wanted to do. I did see it. It was an okay movie. It wasn't like it was like, God damn, you gotta see Ready Player One. It wasn't like that. It was just like, oh, okay, I saw Ready Player One. But it wasn't like, oh my God. No. Oh, we got another visitor. We got 2 people. What's going on, y'all? Can y'all like the page real quick? Like the video? Just a boop, like. Oh, we got 3 now. What's going on? We just talking. We not talking about anything specific, So if you guys want to ask me any questions, you can ask me any questions. We don't got to go over these articles. I'm just going over articles and just reading them and saying my opinion. So if there's any questions you guys want to know about me and what I thought about certain things, you can also always just hit me up or just go ahead and type in or chat in, and I will try to answer it to the best of my ability. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Samuel Jackson hating. No, I'm just playing. Samuel Jackson, Black Panther might not change Hollywood. I read this article already. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Chaos is coming. So that is a very, very good point that Samuel Jackson makes, because we've had these, I guess, renaissance moments or eras of black television, and it just goes away. So we saw it back in like the 90s, early 2000s with the Fox. Fox started their shows solely, or started their channel solely on black TV. And now there's like no black TV on the show. So they had a bunch of hits and then canceled. So they had like Martin, Living Single. Did they? I can't remember the other ones. I don't want to be lying, but I know those 2 were on Fox, and there was a few other ones. There was a lot of black television, and they just canceled them all and moved on. Best era in TV. Yes, it is. It is some of the best era for sure in TV. And we thought that things are going to be different and change, and then they cut it off. I have 2 questions. First, what part of the new Solo trailer did you enjoy the most? Well, let me make my statement real quick. I will answer that. That's want to finish my statement. So the thing is, they will have a good black TV or good black film, and then all of a sudden you won't hear anything from it anymore. So we don't get any more love stories like we used to. Where is the Love and Basketball? Where is the Love Jones? Where are these movies at? We don't get them anymore unless it's Tyler Perry, which Acrimony was a good movie. If you haven't seen that, you should see that too. So just because Black Panther is gonna land in the top 5 of domestic box office does not mean we're gonna see more like it. It's a chance that powers that be will stop it. We're like, okay, you know, they made way too much money. We're done here. It's kind of like how they have like certain actors that get built up and then you don't hear nothing from them ever again. You're like, what in the heck? What happened to him? They weren't supposed to make all that money. It was supposed to make the powers that be all the money, and then they can go ahead and be broke. So I agree with him on that statement. But to answer your question, John Boyega could be playing Blade in the MCU. What are your thoughts on the? Ooh, so excited. That is I did not hear that. Well, to your first question, my favorite part of the trailer was probably all the Chewie's parts, especially the end when it looks like he's about to kill him, or when he's about to die. And we know he doesn't, but I was like, oh my god. Oh, and then when Chewie throws a dude down on his neck, I was like, dude, that's right, Chewie. So I got excited then at those parts. Check out the reaction video that I did. You'll see me getting hyped for that particular part. But other than that, I'm not really feeling it. It's not really like, oh my god, I gotta watch this movie. It's like, oh, okay. They've put some stuff together. Let's just see what happens on May 25th. So I'm not going to give into the hype. It's just, it is what it is. It's a Star Wars movie that I didn't ask for, but I will watch, I guess. We'll just see how it goes. And that's all we can do. I'm not going to go in there with high hopes. And then your second question about Finn playing Blade. Well, my only issue with that, and I didn't hear about that, but if I had to have an issue at this moment, is that he's not a martial artist. And Blade is a martial artist. He does a lot of martial arts. So, what is he going to have? Stunt doubles? What's going to happen? No, Wesley Snipes can still bring it. And that's what I think. I think Wesley Snipes should still do it. There's no reason to not have Wesley Snipes. But again, that's another point to my last point about the black movies, that just because, you know, we get a great one doesn't mean we're going to keep having it. Because what happened? We got Blade, we had Spawn, and then nothing happened after that. You know, so I think he can still do it. John Boyega is he's a fun actor. He's a fun personality. I don't want to say he's a great actor, but he's a fun actor. And I loved him in the Pacific Rim 2. I thought he did a good job. I thought his makeover was great. John Boyega can only play Blade if Wesley Snipes gives him his blessing. Yeah, it's hard, man, because when you reboot, I can't blame John for turning down money. They offer him money. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I would probably do it too, but I would want to get Wesley Snipes' blessing. So it's like, what do you do there? You know, it ain't gonna happen. Snipe is yearning to play it. That's a hard one. He is yearning to play it, and he might not give the blessing, but he is an older actor. So to see someone that's coming up, he might give the blessing just to not seem like a hater. I think that he probably should. If they're not going to offer it to him, he should give the blessing. It happens far too often. What happens to the new ideas? You know what? There's no new ideas. Okay, well, let me not say that. Because if you guys didn't see A Quiet Place, that was sort of a new idea. They did take from other things like Signs, and was it After Earth, kind of. But it was a pretty unique story. I couldn't tell what was going to happen. There are those one-offs that do have new ideas. But for the most part, studios are just going to greenlight things that they know have worked in the past. And unfortunately, they're doing that way too often. Like the Matrix, they just say it's not going to be a reboot. But I feel like we don't need any more Matrix. That's just me personally. We know vampires exist in MCU. I was watching Oh, I couldn't read that. But I don't know, man. I think that the new ideas, it's gonna have to come from, one good thing I feel like is coming from this whole Me Too thing is that it's allowing opportunities for newcomers to come up and rise up in the ranks and put together some new ideas and new, I guess, characters and storylines. Because like the Weinstein Company had all kind of movies underneath their belt, some good, some great, some bad. So now we get to see, maybe, well, hopefully we get to see an uprising of new directors, new producers coming out there with new ideas and really putting forth some new stuff that kind of makes things interesting. It's one reason why I did appreciate A Quiet Place by John Krasinski. I didn't know that he directed it when I went in. And then when the credits went up, it said directed by John Krasinski. And I was like, what? And if you guys don't know who that is, that's Jim Halpert from The Office, if you guys watch The Office. And I was like, what? Dang, now I appreciate this movie even more. And then he also co-wrote it, so that's even cooler. The only good thing about this era is that we're out of the endless sequels thing. Are we though? Because I feel like Transformers, we're just going to keep getting those forever. Aliens, forever. Oh, I just had one. Transformers, Aliens. Oh, and then the Fast and Furious. I mean, are we out of the age of endless sequels? Because I feel like we're not. But I mean, yeah, I don't think we are. So that's just me personally. But I don't know. I think the movie doesn't have to be original, like, but the ride should be original. Like, I know what this is about. Like, a lot of people said that, no, those endless sequels make money overseas. Fast and Furious still have to go. Fast and Furious should just become superheroes. That's what they should. That's what they should do. They should just become superheroes and stop playing. They I don't know, got powers some way, somehow, and that's how they survive all this stuff. Because I'm like, how is he like jumping out of cars, rolling, tumbling, getting up with no scratches? What's going on here? Is he Superman? What's going on here? But the as far as the new ideas, as long as the ride is fun, I'm okay with it not being a new idea. If there's something that they change that is different, that makes me think like, oh man, I didn't think they was gonna go that route, then I'm okay with it. I don't want to bash every movie that's like similar, because good ideas, any good idea is gonna be stolen. Period. Doesn't matter in any industry, in business, entertainment. Doesn't matter. If it's a good idea, it's gonna be stolen. That's just what's gonna happen. So I'm not gonna ding them for that totally, but just do something a little different. Make the roller coaster a little different. I know I'm gonna get on a roller coaster. There's roller coasters at all different parks, but maybe there'll be a different type of loop. Maybe there'll be an extra loop. Maybe there'll be a sideways loop. I know I'm on a roller coaster, but they make it a little different, and I'm okay with that. Like Daddy's Home, I like Daddy's Home. Was it predictable? Sure. But I liked the ride. The ride was fun. So it's all to the good. It's all about the money. Once people decide that movies are free, you know what I don't like? I don't like how I can't. It's I guess the chats go away too fast. So I couldn't read it. But everything is about money. Everything is about money. Anything that gets approved is already like has a stamp. Like they have like this cookie cutter. They're like, let's get this cookie cutter. Here you go. Boom. Make this movie. We got some other cookie cutters over here. Make that movie. And it does get kind of boring. But I think if a director or a writer kind of like does its own thing, he'll be, it'll make it a little interesting. So let's see what else we got. Unless you guys got some other stuff that you kind of want to throw out there. Let's see. Anybody? Let's see. A lot of solo stuff. A lot of John Krasinski. I've already talked about that. How long? 45 minutes. I'm probably wrapping up in the next 15. Don't want to be talking like all day, because like I need a drink of water. Can I get a drink? I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty, y'all. I like prequels too. I don't mind a prequel if it is, you know, substantial. Like how we got the Death Star plans, it's not really a whole story. Not really a whole movie. Han Solo might not really be a whole movie. You know, like it could have been like the prequels to like Star Wars could be like episodes in a show series. Doesn't need to be a whole movie. So if it's a whole, if it is a very, if the prequel has some substance, I'm all for it. Knights of the Old Republic, I would love to see Knights of the Old Republic. I would love to see some old school lightsabers. I would love to see, you know, maybe some powers that they might have had. Because if Leia can fly, then I'm sure there's some other stuff that they could do in the Knights of the Old Republic. That would be an awesome show. Not a movie, not a movie series, a show. I need 10 to 12 episodes, no fillers, just a show, just about that. I would be down for something like that for sure. Deadpool 2 rumored to have cut one of his villains? What? Now, my thing about Deadpool is that the villain needs to be dope. Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. Now, that is a prequel. That's a prequel I want to see. Is it a prequel? Not really. Because I guess... Because, I mean, it'll be after the prequels. 1, 2, and 3. So, it's not really a prequel. But I would love to see that. For sure. That's the one I want. That's the one everyone wants. No one cares about Han Solo movie. No one cares about how they got the Death Star plans. We're like, okay, well, fine. We'll watch it if you're going to give us that story. But that's not what we're wondering. We want to see what Obi-Wan Kenobi did throughout his life on, I forgot what the name of the planet. Tatooine. Tatooine, right? I believe it is. Lord of the Rings, Amazon Prime TV shows, $1 billion budget. Is that true? $1 billion budget? That's crazy. I gotta see that one. I gotta see that one, Adon. That's crazy. That's dope, though, if it is. I don't know how they're gonna make that money back, but I don't know how Netflix makes its money back. I don't know how MoviePass makes its money back. That's not for me to worry about. I don't care. If I get the experience, if they want to spend $1 billion, do your thing. As long as it's good, I don't care what happens. So I'm fine with that. So it looks like it's rumored that Deadpool took one of their villains out. So my thing is, I want the villain to be good, because I did not like the villain in the last one. I know everyone loved the Deadpool one. But I thought it was just very quirky. It had a lot of like shock value with the jokes. But as far as like the story and as far as the villain, wasn't really that good. I don't want a Lord of the Rings series. We're getting 4 Game of Thrones prequels. Game of Thrones prequels? Man. I don't know what that would be like, because I haven't finished the Game of Thrones. So I guess we'll get like the old gods. Because they always talk about the old gods and the new. So I guess we'll get the old gods. I don't know what that would be like. I guess we'll get to see like the dragons from then. I don't know. I don't know why I would need a prequel of Game of Thrones. So we got dragons now. What are they going to show me that's different? I'm sure they'll come up with something. I guess it doesn't matter. But I'm down for anything, really. Anything that's Lord of the Rings, anything that's Game of Thrones, I'm down. So I'm not even going to complain about it before it gets here. But I'm down with that. But anyway, Deadpool. I hope that the villain is good. I hope that the story arcs are good. I hope that there's some character development. I'm not really sure how. I guess. Well, I don't know. I just hope that the villain is good. I hope that I can actually say it's a solid movie. It looks like he's not going to forget his weapons this time, from the trailer anyway. So that's a good thing, because he forgot them twice in the last one. Looks like he's going to be kicking some ass, and that's what I want to see. I don't mind the jokes. Jokes are cool. But I want to see mostly ass kicking, you know? It's a superhero movie. I want to see some superhero-ness, or super anti-hero movie. So let me see something super. And if I don't see anything super and it's just jokes, I'm gonna bash it. I don't, just like I bashed Thor Ragnarok, I'm gonna bash the Deadpool. I don't care what the internet says. I don't care what anyone says. I go to the movies for a particular reason, and that's what's gonna happen. Deadpool, three villains should be Deadpool from X-Men Origins Wolverine. Let's just stay on Deadpool 2. Because if Deadpool 2 is whack, I don't even want to see a part 3. So let's just see what they bring us with the Deadpool. What is it, a month from now? May 5th? Let's see what they do with that. That May slot, like April, May, June, early June, is very, very congested. But I guess it's all Disney, mostly Disney. I guess it will be Disney if the Fox merger goes through. But I'm like, I don't know how any of these are gonna make any money, because I'm just gonna see the next week. I'm gonna see the next movie, or the next 2 weeks, I guess. Every 2 weeks is a big movie blockbuster coming out. So I don't know. I feel like they should have spread it out a little bit more. But I'm cool with having an awesome summer. Last summer, garbage. Independence Day, Pirates of the Caribbean, garbage. This time, I think it should be a lot better. So hopefully, it's good. Yeah, in 3 weeks, the end is near. Yes, Avengers, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hoping that it's good. I'm hoping that it's better than Civil War, because Civil War was not war-esque. It was more like civil discussion, civil dispute, not war. So hopefully, Infinity War is going to be just that. What the directors said it was going to be like, they were talking about it was going to be like a heist movie. And I'm like, why would Thanos have to be doing a heist? Shouldn't he just like bust in, take the Infinity Stones, and bust out? Like, what are we doing heist for? I don't know. But the trailer doesn't seem like a heist situation. But maybe we got like, maybe the middle and the end. The second and third acts. The comics are good. And I think that the comics of Civil War was good. But the movie was kind of like, it was cool. It was decent. It was like a B. It was good. It was a good, flat, safe storyline. But no one was really trying to go at war. Even when they were in the, I don't know, they were talking in the conference room, the discussion didn't even get that heated. You know, like, I want to see, if you talking about, if you call it war, where's the war at, man? Where's it at? It's a dispute. It's a misunderstanding. That's all it was. So, hopefully this Infinity War, I'm hoping, but I wouldn't bet it, but I hope that someone dies that's important. Maybe a Cap. I don't think that they're going to do, I don't think they're going to kill Iron Man, but I think maybe Cap can die. I don't know what you guys think. Black Widow can die, maybe? I don't know. I think anyone else is going to not be a pivotal moment. But I think someone should die, in my opinion. I'm not going to bet on it, because Marvel is very safe. And they make a lot of money off these characters, so it might not happen. But I think that would make it, that would be like a turning point, like, oh my God. And it's not a lot of oh my God moments in Marvel movies. So I think that should be something that they do. But I don't know. I mean, it's a Disney movie, so that's my issue with Disney owning all these damn properties, is that you're not going to get anything that's just like jaw-dropping. It's going to be very kid-friendly. So it might not be anyone dying. So, I don't know. But I'm excited for it. I cannot wait. I already bought my tickets. We'll definitely be doing a review that night. So if you, did we get Thursday night or did we get Friday night? I don't know. But go into our social medias. We'll let you know when we're going to be going to see the movie, when we're going to be reviewing it. Yeah, if you're on here and you haven't gone on our social media, go ahead and subscribe. I think Vision is the one in the Guardians. I think Vision can go. He's not a pivotal character, but I think he could go. He could die. But I think he's gonna come back. I don't know. I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think taking the stone out of him is gonna kill him. I think that that's gonna like make him normal. But he was already a AI. They already made his body. All they did was put the stone in it to make him have powers. So, I don't know. He might not die. He just will be normal. He'll just be blind. Get it? Did? No? Okay. Oh, man. I cracked myself up. But yeah, so go on our social medias. If you're not on there already, find us on Instagram, Break Room Blitz. Find us on Twitter, Break Room Blitz. And find us on, I guess, just YouTube. No, not YouTube. Facebook, Break Room Blitz. And we post all the stuff there. So if you don't get an alert that we're doing something on YouTube, you can definitely get the alert that it did happen on our social media. So check that out. Us. When you say there's just more than me, there's not just me. There is another component to the Break Room Blitz. He's not here now, but he was, commenting with you guys. Adon. Hello from Russia, Mother Russia. Maximum Belokrentisky, whatever that is. What's up, man? What's going on? We're pretty much at the end of the video because I'm hot and I'm tired, and I'm a little parched. But you're just saying that go on the social medias and check us out, Break Room Blitz on all the social media, and we let you guys know what's going on, when we're gonna be doing things, what we think about certain things, funny videos, funny video clips, funny posts. So check that out. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Unless you guys have any other questions that you want to know what I think, because I'm easily persuaded to continue to talk because I like to talk, as you can see. But if not, I think that's going to wrap it up. Check out my community commentary if you guys haven't done that on the channel as well. I want to know what you guys think about the community commentary, and I also want to know what video you guys want me to do next. I'm currently working on the community commentary for Last Jedi, but it's hard to keep it comedic because I have so much feelings about it. But so it's taking me a longer time because I'm like, oh, that sounds like I'm just hating. Let me say something that's, funny. What do you drink now? What do I drink? Water? I mean, this isn't water. This is a supplement called Rebound. But I don't know where'd you get at. I mean, those are just random questions. If you have a question about entertainment, hit me up and we can talk about it. Yeah, so check that out. Probably in a couple days I'll have that finished. Check out the other ones I've done. I did the was it Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Emoji Movie, Rogue One. So I've done those. Okay, one more question. Let's go. I'm ready. What you got? I would cup of coffee now. Yeah, you guys really got to get your chats together, man. You can't just be saying random stuff, because I'm off the cuff, and I will clown you if you ask me a weird question. So I don't know what coffee got to do with anything, but I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I just don't know what to say. I heard a lot of characters will die in the Walking Dead season 8 finale. What do you think? Who do you think will die? I don't give a shit. I'm so done with the Walking Dead. I talked about that earlier in the video too. The Walking Dead has just been a failure to me. The past 2 seasons, and really 4, but I was with them up to season 6. Because, you know, there's, you get into a rut, but you'll come out. But then season 7 and season 8, and they haven't. I don't see how Carl could die. That's ridiculous to me. Because it's his point of view in the comics. So it just makes his character a waste. Because he didn't really do much. He needed a makeover, not a death. But what they gave you was a death. Hopefully Negan, so we can move on from that. I want them to kill off a lot of characters. He wanted to leave the show, sadly. Well, you talking about Carl? I don't know. Carl, he gave a little shade after he left. So I'm not sure if he wanted to leave or if he just didn't like what they were doing with him. So that's why he wanted to leave. But they should have made him, that long hair stuff, man, that was so garbage. They didn't really give him a lot to do. He started off as a badass, and then he started off as a bitch ass. And I was like, what is going on, Carl? What is happening? Carl was, you know, shooting, what's it called? Shooting and taking names. He was killing off everybody. Humans, walkers, didn't matter. He was dope. And then all of a sudden he just became lame. So I don't know. Negan, they can kill off everybody to me. I don't have any like sovereignties for characters. I don't have that. I'm more like, give me a good story. So if Rick gotta go, Rick gotta go. It doesn't matter to me. What is the story? Does it fulfill the story arc? Us keeping the 7 core people forever is ridiculous. Why? Why are we doing that? We didn't start off that way. We started off killing off everybody. But oh no, we got people who love these characters. And to me, that's the reason why their audience has dropped. Because they're trying to cater to the extreme fans and not actually everyone. You gotta watch how Justice League should have ended. I do watch those videos. Those videos are pretty good. Did I watch how Justice League should have ended? I don't know. But I really like how Last Jedi should have ended. That one was pretty dope. Have I seen that one? I don't know if I've seen it, but I will check it out just in case. I do like their channel. They're a great channel. But I don't know. I don't know who should die. I'm okay with everyone dying, honestly. Just as long as it fulfills the story arc, as long as you bring in some more characters with good stage presence. It doesn't have to be all at once. It could be, you know, they kill off Michonne, and then they bring in another strong character. And then they kill off, you know, Morgan, and they bring in another strong character. It doesn't have to be all at once, but, you know, to have some type of different dynamic, you kind of have to kill off some people. We're getting 12 seasons of Walking Dead. Good for you guys. I won't be watching 12 seasons of nothing from them. Until someone tells me that it's gotten better, then I'm okay. But I don't see how we're going to get 12, being they had the lowest ratings. The last season had the lowest ratings since season 2. So that's not a good sign. Don't know how they're going to get to 12. But, you know, I'm happy for people who like it. But I'm not a brand whore. So just because it says The Walking Dead doesn't mean I'm going to be faithful. What are you doing for me lately? That's where I live at. So everyone who's like Apple fanatics, which I was, but I saw other phones doing other stuff. So I had to cut that off and go ahead and get with these Androids because they doing them. They doing it. I don't care about name brands. What are you doing? So that's my thing. Plus the prequel Fear the Walking Dead has noticed have been talking prequels today. Fear the Walking Dead was okay. It's very mediocre. I feel like they could have done a lot more with it. I feel like once we got on that boat, it kind of took away from all the opportunities they had to show like some awesome chaos in the cities. I thought they should have maybe had, maybe not focus on like one group of people, but they could have made it to where it was like different groups of people and their scenarios that they went through. Or they could have just went through the city more. I don't know. It was okay. I stopped after season 2 though, so maybe I don't know where they're at now. But I try. Yes, I want more zombies in the city. Yeah, I mean, I do try, but it's so much to watch. I have so much to look at, to review, that if it's not good, I can't hold on. I can't hold on. There's like 400 shows that's out right now. So, you know, between Netflix and Amazon and the cable channels and the, you know, TBS and USA and CBS, it's just so many shows that if it's not good and it doesn't have me like, oh my god, I gotta watch the next episode, I gotta move on. But I do give things a try. I don't just say, oh, that's whack. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. So I appreciate you guys. Guess I had to stop watching Arrow. Then they put Black Lightning on Netflix. Black Lightning is on Netflix? On really? No, no way. But Black Lightning is pretty good. But I appreciate you guys, you know, watching, you know, my discussion. I think this was a pretty good success. Hopefully we can get more people next time. And it could be something that, oh, in the UK. And it could be something that, you know, we continue to do. I'll try to do it maybe every other day. Maybe not every day, but every other day. There's a lot of talking. Because I do want to interact with, you know, the fans. I saw people that, you know, I usually see, and I appreciate you guys. It was fun. So gather some questions for me for Wednesday. I'm going to promise Wednesday. I don't know about tomorrow. But I'm going to promise Wednesday, 12 o'clock, I'm going to do it again. So, alright guys. Again, check out the other stuff that I do. The comedic commentary for sure. I want to know what you guys think. And I want to know what you guys want me to do next. Because I'm just kind of like, I'm doing the Last Jedi. And then I'm going to do Downsizing. And I don't know what I'm going to do from there. So, do that for me. I'm going to get out. I'm not going to comment on that. But alright guys, I'm out. Peace.